Hi, my name is Tamra Trowbridge. Thank you for coming to my very first Hangout. I just want to take this opportunity to let people get to know who I am, what I do, what has happened over the past 8 years while I've been online, and trying to answer some questions that I have discovered along the way. I started as a network marketer in 2008 when my father asked me to help him find out how to make money online. And we started off with the Renegade system. And going through the training, trying to get a hold of people through the company was difficult. And so we switched to several other companies, MLSP, Empower Network, Mentoring for Free. Every place trying to look for the answers on how to make money online. And I discovered that network marketing wasn't what I thought it was. Well, let me clarify that. It is what I thought it was, but people were not treating it the way it should be. With this push button age over the past 7 years, all I found is that people just want to go in, get you into their money, and not work with you. You know, there's another side to having business online, and that is dealing with your emotions. The ups and downs, the valleys. What am I doing wrong? Why can't I not make money? What am I not following? And I had to deal with that up until just the beginning of this year when I met Janet Legere and the Contact List Builder. And I wanted to share some of my stories along the way throughout my other Hangouts as far as issues that I've really had to overcome in order to be where I am today. I am part of Contact List Builder. I'm the admin for the company. Janet Legere has been a wonderful mentor. She saw leadership in me, and that's when I found out the true meaning of network marketing is having someone there to help you, to guide you, to help you deal with your emotions. So if you are lost and stuck or just thinking that you're out there all by yourself, then that's where I come in. I want to help you. Then recently we added the Legends Network to Contact List Builder, and I was able to network with even more leaders and more people that are making the money online, that are showing me the ropes, closer to ever making the type of money I want to make than I ever have been. So, you know, my thing I'm trying to tell everybody is, like, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, there are those of us out here that are approaching you to see where you are in your business, and ego and pride gets in the way too much. You know, oh, you're just trying to sell me something. Well, no, I want to help. That's why I got online. That's why I started this. It's been 8 years and I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere. So, you know, if you have any questions, please ask. You know, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Skype, wherever you can find me, and ask your questions. And if I don't know the answer, believe me, I have a whole team of leaders that are actual millionaires that can answer those questions for you. So you don't have to feel like you're alone out there, you know. And when you have someone connect with you, that's network marketing, not just trying to get that person into your business. And you want to make sure that you build relationships with people. You know, with a high technology over the past several years, it's all been push button. Oh, fill in this form, you'll learn it all. Fill in this form, you'll learn it all. But I'm telling you, if you don't have a mentor to actually talk to go to with your emotions, your strategies, is this strategy working? This not working for me. What do I need to do to change that? Well, think of it as like going to school. You know, you have teachers there that guide you along the way. You may not have, that person may not have all the answer because she's an English teacher, so she may not be good in math. So the same way with online. You know, somebody may be good with social marketing and someone might be better with safe lift marketing. So you want to get to know the whole group and learn a little bit from everyone. But the key is to know who you are connecting to. There's so many. Val Smith is with the Legends Network, and he is that's the Legends Network is his brainchild, and I'm so glad he did, because he is seeing what I see in the industry, that there are just dysfunction, recruiting, dysfunction. That as soon as they get you into their business, poof, they're gone. You're on your own, still trying to figure out the marketing and everything else. Now, some of these programs that I've been into, they say, oh yeah, we'll help you, but you have to fit into their criteria. One, you have to join their primary business. Even though that their lead generating system tells you you can promote and build any business you want, they won't help you unless you join that company. Now, with Contact List Builder, it's totally different. We encourage you to stay with your primary business if you are in love with it. If you like the products and service that you have, awesome. Because only then will you really promote your business if you like that product. Myself personally, do not care for the health and wellness industry, but I'm thankful that there are other programs, other multi-level media, MLMs, companies out there that I was able to choose from. And I found one that I really enjoyed. The only problem is my mentor kind of like, or my supervisor, my sponsor, took it in a different direction. And so they are not working as closely with me as they used to, because, they have their own lives to deal with. And so now it left me, well, what do I do? I've been doing this for quite a while. Now what do I do? And so having Janet in my hip pocket was great. She taught me that I am that leader, that I have it within me, the power within me to change my life, to do my thinking the way I need to. I had a step-by-step system to create lead capture pages and be able to learn how to connect with other people. So I do want to make a couple introductions here. I'd like to introduce to you to Eileen Harvey and Thomas Marguccio. They are on my panel today. I'm going to ask them if they have any questions of me. It's easier for me to answer questions than it is for me to just sit here and try and explain to you exactly what it is I've been going through. So do any one of you have a question you would like to ask?
Hi, Tam. I just want to ask you, how does it feel to be going from a person who is receiving help to one that's giving help? How does that transition feel to you? I know you're a caregiver and you like to help people, but what kind of transition do you feel that you've gone through from accepting help to actually giving help?
That's a good question. It feels good. I've always been a caregiver, even at a young age, and I've always made sure that I took care of everybody else first. And so even if you join me, you will always have my undivided attention. And the one thing I love about giving is because I've been in this long enough to know the problems, but short enough to know that, I'm right there with you. I'm in the trenches with you, building my business just like you guys are. And I just want people to understand that I have some skills that you may need, and you have some skills that I may need. So that's what networking is all about. I had a friend teach me how to do the Google Hangout here. It was the first time I ever did it. But you have to learn to step outside your comfort zone, to take that step forward. And it wasn't until about a couple weeks ago when, someone said, wow, I want to hear your story. What's going on? How did you get from not having any help to learning all of these skills to getting with a legend like Janet Legier and now involved with the Legends Network? And it's been a rocky road, but I'm still growing just like the rest of you. But the main difference is that I know where the leaders are. I know where to get my questions answered, and that has made a huge, huge, tremendous change in my life and where my business is going.
Well, that's very good, Tamara, because you really, obviously, you care about people and their success, and you're not that far away from a person who's just beginning, that you can appreciate where they're coming from, as well as to help them to get where they want to go, and give us these resources that you've learned and that you share so generously. Appreciate it.
Well, that's the thing about network marketing. As long as I'm one step ahead, I'll have someone to help. You know, same with you. You know, you are one step ahead because you are, I know, are involved with some of the same programs I belong to, and we are one step ahead from someone that's just out there struggling, about ready to pull their hair out of their heads. And
Yeah.
as long as we know how to, you know, we don't have to know everything. We just have to know where to guide people. You know, we don't have to take them by the hand, but we can say, look, you know, go talk to this mentor. Go talk to this person. This person's real good about connecting. This person's really good about technical stuff, you know, and it you know, it's a community of helping people. So if you're out there all alone thinking that you got to try and figure this all out by yourself, that's not network marketing. That's nitwit marketing. And Val's mentioned that a lot of times. You know, don't be one of those nitwit marketers just surfing from, you know, looking for that happy button from one program to another to another. Because it's not the programs. I'm telling you. You can find success in any program that's out there, or they wouldn't be out there. What the
Right.
problem is finding people that will mentor you to help you overcome your issues, to teach you the ropes, and let you know that you're okay and your business will grow, but it's not something that's going to happen overnight. So as long as you are willing to commit to bettering yourself every day, doing one thing different every single day that's going to bring you closer to your business, to your goals, your dreams, then do it and take an action. You know, I used to be one of those like, well, I'll do a little here, a little there, a little here, a little there, because I didn't know what was working. Well, is Safeless working? I'm clicking all these points, but no one's signing up in my business. Well, why? Well, because I wasn't using Safeless correctly. I did not have a mentor that tells me, no, this is what you need to do. And once you have that person that you can relate to and feel comfortable with, then the sky's the limit. You know, it's out there for you to take up. You know, we've learned things from Louise Hay and Ask It Is Given from Abraham Hicks, is that once you ask for something, it's yours. And all you have to do is just believe that you can have it, believe that you deserve it, and have faith that something's going to come in front of you, someone or some event is going to cross your path that's going to help you get to that next step. Now, I can tell you my steps. I can tell you everything from the day one up until now, exactly how I can tell the events that has happened to get me to where I am today.
Yeah,
So,
it's also overcoming the barriers that we put in front of ourselves, taking away those barriers, and that's part of what your journey has been, is to get rid of those barriers that have held you back, but now you're releasing them and you're moving forward in your own power, and that's a really wonderful thing as far as what I've seen, you know, in dealing with you. So keep up the good work in that area.
well, thank you, Thomas. I mean, I really appreciate that. I know you've been my cheerleader and support person here, and I really appreciate that because, like I said, this is a team sport, and we just need to help each other. You know, if you are part of a group, start sharing each other's posts. You know, comment on each other's stuff. This is a community, and you want to be able to grow and let everybody know, hey, this is what I'm involved in. You know, even with members that I have in other programs, it's just like they didn't even want to talk to you. And that's what drew me to CLB. When I first started going in and got into the Skype groups and saw how people were interacting with each other, I'm like, wow, they're actually talking to each other. You know, that was awesome. So we can feed off each other and get that energy going and go out there and promote each other. And if you're not doing that, then you need to find that group. You need to find that camaraderie with someone, because you're just not going to make it out there on your own. There's no way you know, unless you want to go with some guru and learn how to do, well, even network or internet marketing. Even that is just so old school that people are just not wanting to deal with that anymore. You know, it used to be like, oh, put out a lead capture page. Oh, we'll learn how to do this or do that, and people spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on an ebook just to read something. Well, I'm not. I can learn some things on a book, but having a mentor with me makes it easier for me to understand, because then I can ask questions right then and there. You cannot ask a book a question. I can
So
get guidelines, but I get my reassurance from my mentor.
that's
So,
great.
did you have any other questions, or know about me? You know, like I said, I do want to share some other stories of how I've overcome the death of my brother and overcoming my guilt. I have stories on how I've overcome not being able to have children and thinking that if I didn't get my first true desire, why would I want? Why would the universe give me anything else I'd want? You know, these are issues I had to overcome, and I bet you a lot of people out there has similar interests or similar situations where they just think like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. Well, everyone deserves it. Everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves to live the life that they want. All they have to do is reach out and ask for help. There are those of us out here willing to help you in any area that you need help with.
And I think that's great, Tamara, because it's not just a marketing or network marketing hangout. We're here to discuss other issues and things which do affect our marketing and our career, but it's other things that are important in our lives that help us to succeed. And success is something which you hold dear to your heart, as well as I do. And so I'm very blessed and honored to be on the hangout because I want to grow as well, and I see your growth and our growth have been pretty much intertwined at this point. And we want to help other people to also become successful as well. And we both share that in common. I think it's a great thing.
Well,
I do
thank you,
have a
Tom.
question for you, Tamra.
Yes,
Can hear me?
yes, go ahead.
Okay, great. We were talking earlier about Skype and doing social network. That's been one of my downfalls, I think. Skype's been really great, but Facebook, I tend to get lost there. I start to post and post for people, and then I start reading, and then I start looking at the videos. How do you keep from like drifting away? Just getting off
Um,
track.
I set certain times. Again, this is where consistency steps in. I now have my daily plan of action that I do every single day, and I make sure that this has to be done first before I go and like all my other stuff. Because I do want people to know that I do have a fun side, and so I do go through and I look at comments and things, but I set a time limit, no more than 10 minutes. Scroll down, find a few things that I like it, comment on it, and go on. And then I know that I have other posts that I need to make, but lately I have been hanging out more in other social media sites. Facebook has really, really made it hard for the marketers to really connect with people. So I have been, and that's why we're saying go out and find Skype IDs on social media platforms. Facebook is kind of more difficult, excuse me, but if you go to like LinkedIn, Sweeva is a traffic exchange that has a platform in it, a social media platform. Any place that you can go into and they ask you to put in your Skype ID, more than likely you're going to be able to view other people's profiles and get their Skype ID as well. And so then just get them on Skype. Once you get them on Skype, then you can be able to know when they're online. You will be able to tell. You don't have to keep up. You don't have to keep your LinkedIn up. You don't have to keep your Facebook up. Everything is right there on Skype. And with the new Seek and Send, that is now part of the contact list builders downline, we can be able to send out a mass message and divide it up into groups. So I can have some groups that gets one message and other groups get a different message. And it is a little automated, but it makes it so much easier to be able to locate Skype IDs off of Google because you can extract them. Because that's all you basically need. So far as the posting and everything that we do in Facebook, I just do that so people can get to know me. But once they get to know me and I get their Skype ID, I put them on Skype. you know, and that's where I communicate with them. So I hope that answers
Yeah,
your question as far as that, because Facebook, you know, yeah, you will get lost in Facebook, and that was one of my biggest downfall for years. Is that I would spend so much time, oh, I'm working my business, I'm working my business. Well, no, I'm not really. I'm just going through and looking at the other people's posts. Now I look for particular posts when I go through. So I'm very.
okay, I appreciate that.
It just depends on what you want. You know, if you want success and you want to be able to do something, then you're going to have to do a plan of action. You have to find something that you want to do on a daily basis. You know, because if you're not doing something on a daily basis, the consistency, that's what's going to help you. People to get to know you and like you and trust you, because that they see that you are steady and that they're like, wow, this person, they're always on time with their posts, that they always posting on other people's stuff, they're always commenting on other people's stuff. This is the type of person I want to be with, because you can tell that that person is really working their business. And those are the type of people you want to attract. You're not going to be able to do that by just posting here and there every now and again. Been there, done that, doesn't work. Okay? So if there's any other questions, I want to go ahead and wrap this up. I do know we have a call at the top of the hour. If you are not yet a member of the Legends Network, I really recommend that you check it out. If you go to tlnwebinar.com, we will be there, and again, another community where we come together, we support each other, we listen to what Val has to say as far as what TLN is all about and how you can make some serious money just by learning from the leaders. So on that note, I will let you all go. I thank Eileen and Thomas for being on my panel today, and I look forward to be able to do this next week, and hopefully we won't have any hiccups. So until next week, this is Tamra Trowbridge saying, you know, you can love yourself and have success in life. You just got to make up your mind that this is what you want to do. And if you don't enjoy getting on the computer and doing this every day, then this isn't where you need to be. But if it is what you want to do and you really want to move forward, please feel free to get in touch with me. I will get you in touch with all my leaders and have them mentor you just as they mentored me. So you all have a great day, and I'll see you on the call. Bye.